An historic day here at Foothills Hospital with the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine administered. Good evening, I'm Tara Overholt. A day earlier than expected, 2 healthcare workers, one in Calgary and one in Edmonton, rolled up their sleeve to receive the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. Registered nurse Tanya Harvey, who works in the Foothills ICU by day, feeling overwhelmingly privileged to be the first recipient of the COVID-19 vaccine in Calgary.
I'm feeling like I am at the beginning of a recovery for our province, our people, our communities, our economy, our healthcare system, because that's what this is.
The inoculations of the Pfizer vaccine underway now in both Calgary and Edmonton, with a respiratory therapist getting the first dose in Edmonton. While the Premier calls this a happy day,
by the end of March, we will have hopefully vaccinated 10% of our population, including the most vulnerable, the very elderly and frail, seniors in nursing homes, and frontline nurses.
However, to try and manage cases now, the province announcing an outreach campaign targeting 11 neighborhoods where the transmission rate is very high. 9 in Edmonton and 2 in Calgary, the upper and lower northeast, will benefit from this new program.
COVID care teams with our municipal and local community partners in Edmonton and Calgary in order to provide on-the-ground outreach and very practical support. These teams will go right into these neighborhoods in a safe, coordinated, and community-minded way to ensure that residents have the understanding, the tools, and the support they need to break the chain of transmission.
Understanding the inability sometimes to safely isolate from family, the province has secured 6 hotels in Calgary and 9 in Edmonton to aid people with self-isolation, as well as extra financial supports.
As part of the community care campaign, individuals will be eligible for a temporary emergency payment of $625 once they have completed their self-isolation at one of the designated isolation hotels.
Meanwhile, 1,341 new cases of COVID-19 have been discovered since yesterday from more than 16,000 tests. The provincial positivity rate sitting at 8.2%. There are now 20,649 active cases, over 7,300 in the Calgary zone. 11 new deaths also being reported today for a total of 744. 742 people are in hospital, 137 of those in the ICU. While this is an historic day, Dr. Dina Hinshaw reminds us that there is still work for all of us to do.
We all need to make good choices and to rigorously follow all legal orders in place. This includes not crowding into shopping malls or other retail locations. We have implemented capacity limits for a reason. It is essential that we limit in-person interaction and gatherings, including those that happen in malls.